Hey everyone, you're now tuning to It's Chanelly's World. So yeah. So I'm really sad because I tried to record outside and it didn't work out. It worked out for like one clip, and then after that it went to poop because all the drivers decided to drive by and deliver packages. Then you had dogs barking. The kids were just all over the place. A dog is still barking, and nothing was working for me. And I was just trying to enjoy the beautiful weather. So I'm annoyed. Let me refocus because it's okay. It's gonna still come out great. So yeah. Okay, so today's video is going to be on self-care and self-love a little bit, and I say a little bit because I want to get into a full detailed discussion on it with videos to come, but I just felt the need to bring it up now only because recently I was in like kind of like a funk, and not that I didn't know how to get out of it. It was just really bad. I was just like, I was in my bag like nobody's business. And I wanted to share that, and I recorded that day, but then it was just so depressing, and I feel like you guys weren't going to get the message that I wanted you guys to get, so I decided to record when I'm in a better place, but also just share things, what caused me to feel that way, what did I do to cope with it, and yeah. So let's start off with what I was feeling. I was feeling a lot of self-doubt, like, am I even doing a good job? Why is my life this way? Why did I ever get hurt? Why did I ever experience these negative feelings? Like, why me? Why does everyone else get to have their fairy tale ending and I don't? And that's normal. It happens. But what I'm happy to say is I used to have those thoughts almost every single day, and then it went from once a week to every 2 weeks. So now, the last time I had was maybe 3 or 4 months ago. It may not seem like a lot, but that's an improvement for me, and I'm happy to share that. So I have a lot of self-doubt. Just growing up, I always felt like I didn't belong, and people who are my friends or kept me around just felt bad for me. And I later realized that I am dope. Not everyone's meant to like me. It's just because our energies don't match. But there are other people who vibe and match with my energy, and I'm dope. I'm awesome. I can be funny. I lost my train of thought, but I'm just full of life, and not everyone is able to have access to me, and that is okay. Sorry, my dog just barked. But yeah, so I was just feeling a lot of just all these emotions, and I worked really hard to get where I'm at. I got into my head again, like just thinking like, wow, am I even doing okay in life? Why did certain things happen to me? I was supposed to get my fairy tale ending and I never did. But just because I didn't get my fairy tale ending now doesn't mean that I'm never going to get it. It's just not my time, and I had to learn to be okay with that. So when I woke up, I was just feeling a lot of emotions. I kind of was just like, wow, I love my friends, but I kind of feel empty inside. And I realized that I'm still healing from a lot of things. So not to get into crazy details, but you know, once upon a time, I was in a relationship and it was a great thing. But there was a lot of things about it that was very toxic on both ends. For me, I needed some validation to be like, oh, you love me, tell me I'm pretty and this, and I realize now that that was not the way to go in having a healthy relationship. I know a lot of people want to be told, and that's great, but you don't need it to validate yourself. And I now realize I did not know how to love myself. I didn't love me for me, and I thought I needed his approval to validate me. And I feel bad now. So if you ever see this, sorry. I feel bad that I needed that kind of validation to make me feel loved. Because the trick to it all was loving myself, and I worked really hard on that, but I still have my bad days where I'm like, so yeah, I have a few bad days, and that is totally human of me. It's okay, and these bad days will kind of lead me into why did this end? Why is my life heading in the direction that it's heading? The simple, oh my God, like whether it's a friendship or you're broke up with a significant other, everyone wonders, did you ever care? Like, how are you doing? Do you ever wonder how I'm doing? Like, it's just a typical human thing. And if my dog doesn't be quiet, I'm gonna fight him. It's just a typical feeling that we all have. And look, I'm keeping it real with you. It is what it is. I'm human, and these are the thoughts that go in my head. But I do have some little coping mechanisms to help me get through this. And the first thing that I do, is, let me get it for you, is my journal. As I said in my first video, I like to journal. But I kind of want to share something with you that, you know, it's not an invasion of privacy, because everyone deserves to see it. So here is where I wrote this. I'll read it out loud. So I wrote some affirmations. I actually got some of these affirmations I'm part of an amazing team for, you know, hair and facial products known as Monet. And my amazing team, one of the ladies had shared a list of empowering affirmations that really stuck with me. So I decided to write 5 of them out of, I think, 18 that kind of would resonate with me. So the first one is, First one is, I'm getting stronger every day. 2, I know my worth. 3, I've decided that I'm good enough. 4, my strength is greater than any struggle. 5, I've discovered that I am fierce. And then a little line that I wrote, it's not an affirmation, but is to celebrate small victories. And I think that's very important, that we always remind ourselves that waking up is a small victory. Me doing my YouTube channel is a small victory. I am accomplishing things. I am stepping out of my comfort zone, and I really need to acknowledge that and celebrate it. So yeah, I wrote empowering affirmations to help me get through this week and on. And if I catch myself in a bad funk, I'm just going to write new affirmations that kind of go with what I'm feeling. And I'm gonna say that every day until I make myself believe it, because this mind right here, it works wonders. So yeah, I did my empowering affirmations, and that helped. And I had to remind myself that yes, I didn't get the ending that I wanted, and I entered into like a really bad path, or I entered in a dark place once upon a time in my life, and I've accomplished so much from there, and I'm so much better. I'm healthy, I'm happy, I'm living, I'm laughing, I'm smiling, I'm doing all these things. So that actually helped me, because I was like, yes, you're right, I am fierce. You're right, I know my worth, and I got this, and I'm getting stronger every day. Like, you wouldn't believe in the journey I've gone through in just these short few years. Like, pat myself on the back. That's just crazy. So yeah, if you're feeling low and whatnot, grab a book. It doesn't have to be a journal. This is my journal. It's really pretty. Kind of goes with my theme for the video. Anyways, if you're feeling down, write some affirmations. They go a long way, because you are speaking it into existence. So highly recommend get a book and write your affirmation, or write it in your notes on your phone. I like to write things out because I'm very visual, so this helps me. And then after I wrote my empowering affirmations, I wrote to my friends, and I kind of just like vented and just let myself feel these emotions. And you know, they gave me word of advice, but it was great to have listening ears. So again, if that helps with my self-care aspect, I'm feeling my emotions, I'm letting them out, I'm telling friends how I feel. Like, I built this relationship with my friends that when I'm opening up, I'm not really asking for opinions. I just want to be heard. And if you have encouraging words to pass on, I'm all for it. Just, you know, if I need advice, I'll let you know. I think it's very hard sometimes where people mean well and they start giving you advice, you know, you shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that. And it's like, okay, I won't go to you next time. So build these foundations with people and communicate and just like, hey, I just need a listening ear more than I need an advice. Because some people, like for me, I was like, I didn't ask you for advice. I would go see a therapist if I needed advice. And that's just really snappy of me, but it's that little defense mechanism. So reach out, build a bond with your friends that you can just go to and vent about anything. Other things that I did was I ate my favorite chocolate, which is Hershey with almonds. I stuffed my face with that. I watched some TV. Sometimes I like to rewatch Gossip Girl because I love it. Who doesn't? And I also have like Vampire Diaries. So I rewatch old shows or catch up on some shows that I'm behind. And that is my time to kind of just relax and not think about anything going on. I have a diffuser, so I put that on. And yeah, I just have different things that helps me. It's kind of more of a me time. I think it's very important that everyone has their me time. And the reason why is because your me time is for you to really dig deep. It's part of your self-care routine and really finding out what you love and what helps you. Everyone's different. I can give you a list of all the things I do. That doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. So you always have to find time for your me time to really dig deep and figure out what do you like to do, what makes you feel good. If it's a hike, working out at the gym, or at home, watching YouTube videos, whatever it is. So it's very important for me time. So it's going off in a tangent, so let's refocus. To everyone who's watching, kings and queens, know your worth. Hurt people, it's the sad reality of it all. You're gonna be wondering why. Sometimes I still wonder why, but you gotta learn to accept that you're never going to get the answers. It's okay. But what you can control is how you feel about yourself and taking the steps on learning how to love yourself, because ain't nobody gonna love you better than you love yourself. I can tell you that. I know my family, friends love me, but ain't nobody gonna love me as much as I love myself, and I'm proud to say that. Like, I love who I am. I love who I'm becoming. I feel like I'm the bomb. Of course, I have, you know, those bad days where I like use up, but it's just amazing. But it's easier said than done. This was not a overnight process. It's been a few years. You have to put the work into it. Dedicate yourself, because it's amazing. The outcome of it is phenomenal. I can't explain it or describe it. So yes, take that time to really dig deep and being like, what makes me me and what do I love about me? And always remember this, that just because you know some bad habits does not mean that's just who you are. That's never okay. If you don't like something about yourself and it's something you can change, work on changing it. Work on modifying yourself to be someone you love. Because you loving yourself, the energy is gonna bounce up to someone else and they're gonna love you the way you love yourself. But if you don't love yourself, you're gonna attract people who don't love you. It's the truth. And I'm just so happy with my growth, and I hope you guys will take this into consideration and be like, damn, she was speaking some truth. Like, I need to learn how to love myself. And it's okay, because it doesn't matter what age you are. We have time, so work on it. Anyways, so I really hope you guys like this video, made you think a little bit. This was kind of like really freeballing because I was in a bad day and I felt the need to share with everyone on this beautiful day. The birds are chirping, whoop. And just let you know, like, this is the reality of it. Like I said, it's a glimpse of my world. I was down and out, and I wanted to share with you guys how I'm feeling better, what I did, and I'll get into further videos. I'll get into a nice discussion about taking the steps for self-love and like the different steps that I actually took in full detail. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, if you're new here, welcome. There's other videos for you to watch, so be sure to check that out and subscribe. You know, more videos are coming. I've been really consistent with it all. And yes, I'm hoping you're enjoying this journey. I'm excited. I feel like I'm growing more and more each day. I'm getting better in some aspects for certain videos. It's making me feel good about myself, which is great, and I'm really having fun doing this. It doesn't feel like it's a chore. or a job. It's like I'm doing this because I have passion in it. So yeah, subscribe to my video, share with your friends, let them know like, dang, this girl is cool, because I am, and a derp at the same time. And yeah, so stay amazing, stay beautiful, enjoy the nice day if it's the day for you. I hope it's nice by the time you watch this. I'm like talking to like, oh, enjoy the day, like if it's today. So enjoy life because it's beautiful. Stay, like I said, stay amazing, stay beautiful, and let's see what the next video brings. Oh wait, before I forget, comment below, share some things like if you want to do pranks, or if you want to see me do a challenge, or if you want to see more of a family member or anything. Please let me know, like give me some stuff to talk about because I will do it for you. I love pleasing my viewers, my little squad. So yeah, we'll think of a nice name for like, I want to say Demi Squad, but to be continued. So yeah, I'm done. Bye guys.